And here are the Lakers to the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Jrue Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's Doncic outside, and Clingan pulls it down. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. Now here's Russell. Tomorrow covering. The shot by Russell, no good. Russell against Holiday. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Clingan. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Clingan, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the paint. Here's Kamara. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Terry's shot is good. Terry's got 5.
The defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
Outside Sharp. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. The Lakers lead by 5. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Russell against Avdija. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Russell, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Kamara. Outside Holiday. And here's Sharp. And the jumper from the wing offline.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Now Williams. Guarded by Sharp. Pass to Russell. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Russell's gotten his second bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Sharp. And he drives in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Avdija. Up and over Russell. Oh, MP with a block. On the wing, MP. From outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Portland. They trail by 9. Sharp, a screen on Doncic. Here's Kamara. Duren with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Russell, the pass to Duren. Count that one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Blazers trail by 11. Pass to Clingan. Now Kamara. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hunters checked in for Williams, and Connect subbed in for Terry. Kicks it to Doncic. To the inside, Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Back to Sharp. Off the outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Connect on the wing. Doncic outside. Here's Russell. Give him 8. Outside Hunter. Outside Russell. The 3 is up. Hunter can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 11. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Deni Avdija and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Right side Camara. It's Avdija on the wing. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Steps back. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's Doncic missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. Now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Connect in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Red. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's McBride. And a miss there on the triple. Blazers trail by 3. Inside, tipped away. Here's Grant. Russell with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He finished with 30 points, and his range was on full display. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Red, the pass to Avdija. And there's the screen. The 3. Red can't get it to go. The Lakers lead by 4. Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hunter. McBride on the wing. Defended by Avdija. Russell, that's good.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Avdija passes to Graham. Fires top of the key. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Russell to pass to Hunter. Up again. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Good luck dealing with Duren on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Williams is checked in for Hunter. Terry comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for McBride. Now Holiday. Still without a bucket. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Russell with the ball. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Back to Sharp. 5 on the clock. Here's Clingan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Clingan is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
Connects checked in for Los Angeles. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Doncic against Grant. Outside Russell. Fades back. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. 9-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Again, the miss by Portland. The Lakers lead by 11. On the wing, MP. Tomorrow covering. MP inside. Kamara on him. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Grant. Here's Clingan. Now Holiday from the arc. Russell with the rebound. Doncic against Holiday.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound, the Lakers.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Left side, Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Grant. Tight defense on him. Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here he goes. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Three-pointer Sharp. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Russell. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Grant.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Los Angeles making a change here. McBride's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Grant. 34 seconds left in the first half of this one. Kamara with it. Now Doncic defending. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside, Williams. Holiday against Doncic. Pass to McBride. This one for three. Offensive board. The three from Russell. The shot no good. Three-pointer Holiday. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the three, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
You don't slow play rookies anymore. They get thrown.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Avdia. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the two with Avdia playing the three. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Right side Sharp. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Portland moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the three fly. Kamara, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Drills it from deep. Doncic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Blazers trail by 17. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Avdia against Duran. Down low, Kamara. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Terry. Back to Doncic. Duran with a screen on Holiday. From deep, here's Doncic. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Sharp, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Terry. Back to Doncic. And here's Russell. He's got 16. On the take. He hits it just before the shot. Clock expires. Russell's got 18.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Pass to Kamara. Over Williams. The bank shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 18. Doncic finds Russell. Williams with the screen. And he lobs it up. Avdia with a steal. On the break. Here's Kamara. Portland again missing.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Russell, the pass to Duren. And here's Russell. 4-3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's Sharp. Soft touch off the glass.
What a burst out of that first step, straight to the hole.
And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Sends it home from... 3-point land.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Doncic against Holiday. Yep, that one's good. Holiday's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He is such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Williams passes to Russell. With the fadeaway. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 20. Duren with a steal. Take it away. Outside Sharp. Pass to Klingen. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And here's a look at some numbers for Jeremy Grant.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Hunter's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Terry. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Grant.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour action.
Sharp passes to Grant. Sharp is a screen on Hunter. Grant against Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Grant in the post. The Lakers with a rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Doncic outside. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 7 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
And the Lakers making a change here. McBride's checked in. Here's Mamukelashvili. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
There's the triple. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. The Lakers, second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Tim, lots of great players in this league, including some who come off the bench. All right, who do you think is the best 6th man?
Well, I think I would look in Boston at Peyton Pritchard. He is a guy who has improved every year in this league, and he seems to relish that opportunity to come into the game and energize his team, particularly at home.
You can always tell the great 6 men, those who come off the bench, but those who finish games.
Yeah, and you've got to be ready as soon as you check in to make your impact.
And it's Connect missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Grant. To the left side wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Russell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:36 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Connect. Back to Russell. Launches it. The shot off that time. The Trailblazers shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Oh, MP with a block. And Hunter, here we go. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From outside, off the mark. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They set the pick. Pass to Wade from behind the arc. The shot that time not on target.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Russell, no good. Portland's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. That shot wide open. 5 points in the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. McBride passes to Russell. Nice move. Oh my goodness!
Wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Los Angeles running away with it. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly...
He's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Larson, and the Lakers also making a switch. Okoro's checked in. They've got MP. Dalton Connect out there with Miles McBride. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Okoro in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. Russell, that's good.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Sharp finds Grant. Sharp, a screen on Russell. Here's Grant. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
Outside Russell. Okoro outside. Pass to McBride. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They set a pick. Here's Grant. Mamukelashvili passes to Grant. Hunter with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Russell attack. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Sharp against Russell. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Russell's got 38 points.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Grant, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Outside for Grant to win the run. And the three-pointer goes.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Outside Russell. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Hunter, the screen. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
We go to VC. Ano sabi mo? Reward mo sarili mo. Ba't ako mag-reward? Para sa akin ba yan? Para sa sarili mo yan. Bakit? Ikaw naman yan ah. Trabaho mo naman yan. Una. Sige na. Bye-bye. Magkain ka na dyan. Magkain na ka sa brief. Yo ka nga sa akin. Sige na, uy. Bye-bye na. Yes na. Sakit na ng ulo ko dito. Sakit nga ng ulo ko. Kasi
McBride covers. Sharp has the open look, and it's Portland scoring again.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Now Russell to the paint. Here's Okoro, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Sharp. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Russell to pass to Hunter. Got a piece of it, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And the first one at the line is good. James is checked in for Connect. A big group substitution here for Portland. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim. But some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Klingon. Oh, MP with a block. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
In that game against the Lakers, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Outside Holiday. Kamara with it. Pass to Sharp. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got 10 points here in the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hunter the screen. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Clingan. And finished off by Hunter.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Kamara down low. Guarded by Okoro. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Lakers with some changes. Oubre comes in for Hunter. Larson comes in for James. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Sharp, takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
There's a screen. MP inside. Kamara on him. That's tipped. Avdia with a steal. Pass to Sharp. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
MP inside. Kamara covering. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Russell attacking. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where he just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Holiday with the ball, and McBride picks him up defensively. Holiday passes to Avdia. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Russell. To the inside. Oubre passes to Russell. Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Portland ball. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Grant. So we see the Lakers taking the W here.
When I was growing up, my dad would come home. Shout out to your pops because winning. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic.
Hey, hold that L, Drew. Too bad Mommy and Daddy couldn't buy this one for you like they bought your way through great.
See, this is when you know whatever's in.